Hello everyone and welcome back to Dio's Bizarre Holiday Singles. It's time for another Mappool showcase. We hope you all enjoyed such peak as Horse Race and Shia LaBeouf. And we're here for another wonderful, fully balanced Mappool. I'm Dio. I'm joined by Listia for the Round of 32 pool showcase.
Fully balanced. Yeah, balanced in the same way as a 4-year-old learning to ride a bike for the first time who has like those little training wheels on. I would say
it's balanced enough.
Not gonna fall over. Not gonna fall over.
Not gonna fall over, but you know.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Nomad 1, we have Ginza versus Ginza. Do you think this counts as a classic map?
I mean, I guess kinda. I don't know. Not entirely sure, honestly. I mean, I guess it does.
It's a good one, but I think it's not that played, is it? Well, I say that it has 1.2 million play count.
It is quite well played. I mean, this is a map you'll probably know. This is also the first like normal aim consistency map that we've had. Last week we had Jimmy Neutron in Nomad 1. Last week we also had...
it was normal aim but not consistency.
Exactly.
And then we had every little thing she does is magic, which is
consistency but not normal aim. And then we had DT1, which was also a speed map at the same time. If you're me, it's a speed map. So, yeah.
Joy. See, this is the cool part because we're balancing the skill sets from the last pool as well in this one.
We're metapooling. We're metapooling here.
At some point during this tournament, your skill set will be represented.
At some point.
Yeah.
Thanks to Shadows for the replay. I was going to just download my Score V1 replay and show that, but Shadows got a replay, so we got his score instead. And honestly, my Score V1 play it's got some questionable accuracy, so it's all right. We can show Shadows' play instead.
I think another thing that's worth mentioning, which is starting off here. This map's 4.5 minutes long. The average length of this pool is a lot longer than the average length of last pool.
Oh yeah, last pool's average length, including the tiebreaker, was 2 minutes and 33 seconds. This pool's average length, not including the tiebreaker, is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Including the tiebreaker, it is 3 minutes and 27 seconds average length. So matches are going to be much longer in round of 32. Add on to that the fact that it's also best of 11 now instead of best of 9. So not only are the maps longer, you have to play more of them.
Interestingly, from that, you can probably figure out what the tiebreaker is.
Maybe. Do they know the exact pool format, though?
The order. That's true. Okay. I would say, yeah, there is a certain point at which you will be able to figure out what the tiebreaker is.
There is a certain point at which you should be able to spoil yourself on the tiebreaker in this pool.
Yes. Yeah. We will let you do that.
Yeah. You can cook on that one. Just like Delis cooks on this map. This map is actually sick. This map is actually sick. I can't lie.
That might be the sequitur of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
The first time in these showcases we're kind of long map issued on
what to talk about.
On what to talk about. Yeah.
Last time we had 30 seconds of map to start off the showcase.
Yeah, and then for the hard rock one we could talk about how unique it is, but this is just a normal one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, there's some streams, there's some 1/3s. It is actually kind of awkward. There's a lot of awkward aim in this.
I would call it a consistency map over an aim map.
Yeah.
Also, significantly harder than anything from last week, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's 6.5 stars just right off the bat. The only map from last week that was higher star rating was DT1, which that star rating DT1 isn't real. That's not real star rating. I fail to see how that map is ever 6.6 stars.
Yeah.
But there it was. Jimmy Neutron is impossible. You're not wrong. Jimmy Neutron was kind of impossible. That map had some average scores of all time in Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
That was one of the hardest maps in the pool, unironically.
Seeing MREC not FC, it kind of opened my eyes a bit.
Yeah. Cross-screen jumps are hard no matter what BPM they are. Turns out.
True. But yeah, as I was talking about the kind of long map issue of running out of things to talk about, it might be time for No Mod 2 now.
It is indeed time for No Mod 2. Let's just get right into it. No Mod 2 is Dragon Force. It's Defenders by Dragon Force. 2800 combo. This is actually a DO replay. This is... when did I set this? When did I set this? Hold on. This is old. I set this score in 2021, in May of 2021.
That's...
This decade. So that's something.
This decade, yeah, that's better than it could have been.
I didn't realize the beat map hit sounding on this is so weird, by the way.
It is, yeah.
I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I don't like that. Let's tone it down, Spaghetti.
Another, I would say, notable thing about this map is that the AR is actually relatively low. It's just AR 9.3, which, considering, I
guess that's
I don't know if it's lower than most of like the modern standard stream maps.
That's true.
I guess.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah. I don't think it's gonna AR gap anyone, but it could be like a source of discomfort, I guess, if you're more used to the higher AR stream maps, or like a hard rock stream player who specs into No Mod 2, but like those Knowledge King No Mod 2s that are like always AR 9.7 no matter what star rating they are.
Yeah. The other thing with this map is it's not all streams, right? There's other stuff that goes on in here. I think the biggest RNG pattern in this map is the back and forth slider jumps that Spaghetti does in this, which are... I remember when I was going for this score, those were a pain point for sure. So...
I would also like to add that the space triples are very easy to psych yourself out on.
That's true. All that said, I mean, reading AR 9.3 on this shouldn't be all that bad for most players. Like, reading an approach rate on streams mostly doesn't matter, I don't think. Like, even low ARs.
That is a take.
Here's my thing. What's the easiest type of map to play Hard Rock on? Stream maps. What's the easiest type of map that can be low approach rate at AR8? Stream maps. The AR doesn't matter.
It's also
on stream.
a take.
It's a good take is what it is. It's the correct take is what it is. You can get psyched out on the AR in this on stuff like the slider jumps or any finger control. There's a little bit of that. I just realized the combo is completely hidden on the overlay. How do I change
Interesting.
this?
Might be time to go 16 by 10, I guess, on your client.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess it is, huh?
I think that would probably just fix it, right?
It definitely
No, it wouldn't.
would.
Never mind. No, it's... No, that would make it worse.
Well, that's good for now. Honestly, that ain't bad.
Honestly, I think that looks fine. Yeah.
I actually don't think that looks bad at all. We're gonna keep that.
That looks good.
All right, here's the actual hard part of the map.
We're 2/3 in.
We are 2/3 of the way in, and here's the Dragon Force Stiff Spike.
Absolute classic for any Dragon Force map.
Don't do that. Don't drop a full chain of 100s on that stream. You might
honestly,
lose.
if the option is drop a full chain of 100s on that stream or miss,
I mean,
I would advise towards the direction of the 100s.
That's true.
I think another kind of big thing about this pool in comparison to the last one is we're gonna see far fewer FCs, I reckon.
we will probably see far fewer FCs just because of the map length, if anything else, right? Like,
Yeah, honestly.
there's just a lot longer maps in this pool, so there's way more places to miss.
There's no maps as short as Jimmy Neutron this time.
There's also no horse race this time.
There is also no horse race. True. Honestly, should we just pull horse race again? Just make a normal 7 slot.
Yeah.
Just pull, no, horse race hard rock. That's the cook. And then in quarterfinals we have it as double time. Sorry, round of 16.
But it's hidden in round of 32, hard rock in round of 16, DT in quarterfinals.
HR1, horse race 1, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, true.
We should get horse race-esque customs, I think.
I would be so down.
That's where customs should go. That's the direction they should take.
All right, there's defenders for Nomad 2. How did I get 99 AC with 100 UR? That's crazy. All right, Nomad 3, Rumble by
because it's OD8. Because it's OD8.5 is the answer.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah,
that's true.
We have Rumble. This is honestly, I'm not gonna lie, hardest map in the pool.
Yeah, this is the hardest map in the pool.
Just straight up. Balanced out by being one of the shortest as well. I think the third shortest map in the pool.
Yeah, only 1 minute and 50 seconds for this map, so it's quite short, but very hard in comparison to some of the other maps in the pool.
This is honestly a hybrid tech map almost.
It is, yeah, with a lot of slider aim in this. If you couldn't tell, this was what we pick. And also, if you couldn't tell, the first 2 picks were Dio picks.
Yeah.
Those are that should be obvious.
I think it's kind of interesting to see like our identities as the 3 poolers on this team and like the kind of maps that we individually gravitate to, because I feel like it's very rare that there's like a map that's suggested by more than one person.
Yeah, we have very different sets of maps. We have very different song folders, but honestly, that works. Like, I don't want 2 other poolers with the same song folder as me, right? Like,
exactly. It's like it's more diversity, more I guess more pots to dip your finger into, in order to get. That metaphor fell flat on its face. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know. Regardless, it's just better, right? When we have more people who have different opinions and different song folders, it makes for more interesting map pools. So
true.
Why we're here.
Speaking of more interesting map pools, Nomad 4, another Bowie pick. It's No Game by David Bowie.
Why is there an audio delay now of all times? Hold on.
Oh no.
I will simply change the audio here to this. There we go. There should now be no audio delay. There is no longer an audio delay.
Let's go.
More bowls of porridge to taste, yes.
It's true.
More flavors in the kitchen. It's like a fusion dish, you know? So, I didn't get a chance to look at this map, I'm not gonna lie.
I did. This is a kind of, I want to say a slider aim type patience map, almost. With some of those kind of like weird rhythmic choices to trip you up. If I had to, it's a shame that she's been eliminated, but the player that this kind of map makes me think of the most is Haunt.
Yeah, that was a hell of a group, wasn't it?
It was Bushy Man, Haunt, Easy Chuck, and Fiai.
And Bushy Man and Haunt got eliminated.
Yeah. I guess that's what are we on now? This is Nomad 4.
Nomad 1 was Ginza versus Ginza. Nomad 2 was Defenders. And Nomad 3 was Rumble by Skrillex, Fred Again, and Floatin'. Not a ton to talk about for me on this. This is a very odd pick. We did have the weird slider shapes in the last one. This is less weird slider shapes and more just slider finger control.
I think by virtue of having kind of that hybrid tech element in Nomad 3 that I pointed out, that's kind of allowed this pick to have more flexibility and become kind of this weird, unique map, having been freed from a raw tech identity. Although I will say I don't believe tech is a skill set on its own. So
tech is
I think it's
tech is a broad term.
I think tech is an amplifier, not anything else.
I think tech is just like many different skill sets that fall under one umbrella.
Yeah.
Like mechanics.
Same with ult, really. Tech, mechanics, ult. All kind of pretty similar in that. There's a bad Defenders. Like, there's another Defenders.
There are multiple Defenders. There's a version by It's Winter. I don't know if that one is ranked.
It's not. Okay, it turns out there is one Defenders ranked from every mode in Standard right now.
Huh.
That's insane. There's a Defenders mapped by I Love Egg.
What a name.
Great name.
While we're here waiting for this map to finish, because I don't think there's too much else to talk about with this, I did go ahead and go through, and this is important, I did go ahead and go through all of the group stage results on Challenge, and I did some back-end cheating to compare the results on Challenge with what would have happened had I used point difference. Zero changes whatsoever. It is the exact same outcome on Challenge as with point difference. So
that's very funny.
Regardless of what system I would have used, the outcome would have been the exact same among every single group, which is hilarious.
Was the BWS tiebreaker ever used?
No.
Great.
And even in instances where the BWS tiebreaker would have been used, there was a head-to-head tiebreaker as well that was in the favor of the higher ranked player. So never needed to be used, and even if it had, wouldn't have mattered.
Nice.
Which is awesome. You love to see it. On to Nomad 5.
Which you also love to see. It's Chipscape, baby. We're bringing Chipscape back in big 2025.
Thank you, Bubbleman, for the Chipscape replay. Provided by Bubbleman, surely for this tournament.
Yeah, no, we actually switched to laser while you weren't looking.
I should knock on Dan's stream right now.
You should.
I am knocking on his stream right now. There we go. I have knocked on his stream. I'll see if he joins the call.
Oh, he's ending his stream.
He is ending his stream. Oh no. Welcome back, Chipscape, though.
He's noticed.
He's noticed? Oh no. All right, let's see. Let's see if he notices long enough. Oh, hello there. He has arisen. Hello. Oh, I can't hear him. Hold on. Why can I not hear him? What has happened? Oh, because I have... There we go. All right, hello.
Hello?
I can hear you now. Wonderful.
What's going on here? Are you using my replay? Is that why you...
That is indeed why we are using your replay for Chipscape in the pool. Just thought you would like to know.
Do you want a funny little story about this replay?
Sure.
So, this score wouldn't exist, except a friend of mine said, wow, Chipscape nearly has a full leaderboard of FCs now. I wonder who will be the 50th.
And so you just went for the score because you wanted to be the 50th.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I think it took me 2 tries.
Incredible.
I've got a really good Discord screenshot from them where they're like, I wonder who will be the 50th, and then 15 minutes later from the same person, no messages in between. You bastard!
that is wonderful.
Good story. Good story. Yeah, so watch out for the unsnap note. Watch out for the rhythm change on the jump stream after the 190 section. And you'll be fine. This map is pretty easy to act, honestly.
What is this, like OD8?
OD8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is quite old, so.
About 2011. Positively ancient.
Yeah, well, at this point, 14 years. My gosh.
14 years, jeez.
14-year-old map.
Map older than some top players.
Do you know another thing is when I was doing my boss map tier list, I was saying if this is in anyone in the top 1000's top players, I would give away my house. And then as I was saying that, I was scrolling through and I found a UK player that I knew to be in the top 1000 with a hidden Hard Rock FC with 560 performance points.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
And I stopped and I sat back in my chair.
Yeah. No, I think that makes sense. I wouldn't want to give away my house over being that confident that this map is not someone's top, so no.
I mean, it was fine. I don't own a house.
Well, there you go.
I can't give one away.
Well, this map is coming to a close. We're going to continue on with the Mappool Showcase, me and Listia. If you'd like to join, you're welcome to join a VC and I'll drag you in. Otherwise, have a good night.
Me too. I'm about to host someone. Maybe I'll have some time spare, but I do actually just want to go and wind down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So enjoy the rest of the Mappool Showcase. Have a good time.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will. Thank you.
Oh, we will, yeah.
All right. See you later.
Take care.
That was a fun cameo.
There. That was a good cameo. Great Mappool Showcase.
I realized very quickly that he couldn't hear a single thing I was saying.
No, unfortunately, it's the Twitch audio thing, so.
Mm.
All right, let's go on to Nomad 6 here. Nanatsu Myokakitsubata. Myokakitsubata. Nanatsu Myokakitsubata. There we go. Get the pronunciation down now so I don't have to do it on the weekend. Matched by Patamon.
We have real AR rate in Nord.
We do. Is this best of 9? No. Round of 32 is best of 11 with 2 bands. You already played 2 weekends of best of 9s.
I would call this real reading.
Well, there you go. Heard it here first. This is real reading. I don't have a ton to say on maps like this. They're hard to read. There's some perfect stack overlaps. There's a little bit of aim control.
Non-trivial execution, I will say, because
Yeah.
the thing about Hexagram Epilogue that made it so consistent was that the execution on that map was extremely easy.
Yeah, it was 4 stars. So the
Yeah.
mechanics for that are baby's first low AR map. This
Yeah,
is
and
no
well, this
longer
ma- and
baby's
this-
first low AR map.
And yeah, there are some sections that are genuinely difficult to read if you don't have the practice. And also, it's easy. Well, you see how spaced some of those streams are getting, it's very possible to miss aim on that.
Yeah, that's that doesn't seem like 168 BPM. Is this actually 168 the entire way through the map? That is.
No, that seemed like 168 to me.
I'm not, am I just that old? Am I just that crusty?
You may be.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
Okay, I kind of knew. Oh, that's a
difficult.
That's
yeah,
a pattern. Okay.
Some difficult slider runs to pick up here. Random 1/3 jump scare that won't hurt your combo at all if you misread it.
Surely no one will miss on that section.
Clueless. Oh yeah, I will also say, nobody took the offer of a month of supporter for FCing Jimmy Neutron with an accuracy lower than my showcase hack.
Unlucky.
So I guess I will keep that however much money it is I forgot to myself.
All right, now for a song that I have Stockholm Syndrome for.
And a song that I see through the veil. I know how bad this song really is, and neither of my co-poolers will listen to me. I live a painful existence.
Yeah, unlucky. You do indeed have to play this next week, Mornis. And this is the Hidden One. So I'd like you to read the background on this map. Listia, if you would, please.
Combo colors on. Hit both keys for red notes.
So see those notes with those sliders? That's a darker red than the pink that's used in other parts of the map? Those are all double taps. They're perfect stack double taps. You will not be able to see them without playing with beatmap skin on. Also on hidden.
Why did we pull this?
This is the practice or pay for it map this week. Much like horse race last week, this is your mandatory practice.
I would like to formally apologize to all players in this tournament. My co-poolers got a little too silly with it.
If I can pull horse race, I can pull this map. Come on now.
Horse race is at least a good song.
Is it a song?
It's more of a song than this.
That's a very broad stroke use of the word song there.
I would rather listen to horse race on my time off than I would listen to this.
Well, fair enough. Is this Hidden 1 or 3? This is Hidden 1. Why the practice map gotta be the worst song in the world? You get used to it.
Listen, this is easy Chuck. I would like you to know I am on your side. Unfortunately, I'm outnumbered 2-1.
Wowie and I both have Stockholm Syndrome from this song because I was a judge in the contest and Wowie was mapping in the contest. So we both have the Stockholm Syndrome.
And then I'm just sitting on the outside having my interstellar moment. Just yelling from beyond the bookcase.
Oh my god.
Anyway, luckily, this isn't as much of a forced practice map as horse race.
It's not quite as much. I mean, you can play this like a couple of times and be good.
You need to know the gimmick.
Yeah.
You need to know the gimmick and then you'll be fine.
By the way, this part's 200 BPM, so be ready for the BPM change. On the plus side, this is like 5.5 stars. So it's not actually that hard.
Mm-hmm.
The mechanics are not that difficult. It's just you have to practice the gimmick. Otherwise, you probably lose.
Mm. So yeah, Hidden 2, we have Symphony of the Night by Dragon Force, mapped by Evil Twilight. Kind of a different... this is relatively similar to Taboo's Up, honestly, in terms of its skill set. It's a bit more on the stream side.
Yeah, it's more streamy.
It's still... Mm-hmm.
But, like, a lot of the aim is still just flow, awkward aim, and that's it. With time, distance, equality preserved for a lot of it as well. I bet y'all didn't know I had a score like this, by the way. I can actually play low AR as long as it's not a real reading map. This is low AR consistency instead of low AR reading.
Yep.
Granted, this score is 3 years old, so, you know, maybe take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if I could play this again today. Probably not at this point. My reading is better. My consistency is way worse. So... And this does the classic old map thing of, oh, intense part of the song, but it's after the chorus. Let me just take a break for zero reason, and then resume in the middle of the intense part.
Yep.
That is a real
absolutely.
classic map
It's
trait,
a-
isn't it?
It really is. Some kind of wide angle spacing there with some, I would say, light reading. I don't really... Okay, here's my Red Pill moment. This isn't a reading map.
But I just said it's a low AR consistency
Yeah.
map. Yeah. I'm kind of with you
Yeah,
on
the
that one. Like,
way-
none of the patterns
the way
here are
the,
hard to read.
Yeah, the way that No Mod 6 is a reading map, I would say. This definitely isn't. Which is, honestly, I would say, relatively well known for complaining about OWC not having any reading in it in 2024. In spite of that, I'm honestly fine
No,
with pulling
really?
like this because... Shut up! Shut up!
My
Listen,
bad.
listen.
I had to.
I wouldn't have kept going if I wasn't right. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm just glad that like we're pulling around variety in those reading slots, and that's kind of
To be
can't-
fair, we're
I
pulling
can't
around
speak for
variety
my-
in every slot.
true, but especially the reading slots. Like you can be good at this without being good at the normal 6, and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's cool.
There will be very different players who are good enough at this to leave it up and not good at No Mod 6 and have to ban it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of differences between the maps that are in similar slots in this pool. I think the
Also,
same
I
goes
think
for
you-
one slots also, right? Like No Mod 1,
Yeah,
Hidden 1,
definitely.
Hard Rock 1, DT 1 are all very different maps. So,
I think 2 of them are relatively similar.
agree to
Relatively.
disagree a little bit. I don't know.
Somewhat similar. More similar than anything else is. More similar than they were in the group stage pool, at least. If anyone misses in the slow section of this map, I'm sorry for your loss. But also, I understand.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I think
That's for sure.
I believe on my first good run of this map, I missed at 1,380 combo.
Oof. And I full 100
then,
with that game. All right.
And then quit out. I'm actually not that familiar with Evil Twilight as a mapper outside of this.
Yeah, I don't know any of their other maps. I can't lie. This is the
gonna-
only
I'm
one.
gonna
If you,
take a-
and if you asked me to name the mapper of this map, I also couldn't.
I could name Evil Twilight, but I couldn't name any of their other maps. Ah, that's because most of them are 4 stars. Oh, they mapped Affection, which is a kind of a classic 2014 fun map.
And they,
They
have
have
a
a
ranked
map that was-
2024 map. They ranked a map? Wait,
2024.
that's my birthday.
My goodness.
They ranked a map on my birthday last year. Crazy. All right.
And that is the first map they had ranked since Symphony of the Night in 2016.
Yeah.
Kind of insane that 2016 counts as an old map in some cases now.
It kind of does, though. This feels way older than 2016. This feels like a 2012 map.
It does. It really does.
All right. On to the Hidden 3, which does not feel like a 2012 map. Wormhole by Annabelle.
Absolutely not. This is another contender for hardest map in the pool, I'm not gonna lie.
Woey.
Whoa, this is not a Woey pick.
Oh, this is not a
me
Woey pick. This is you. Okay.
No. This is me. It's a Woey play, though. This is, by all intents, like the dedicated tech map of the pool. There's also kind of multiple different rhythmic sections. The song goes back and forth between 1/4 and 1/3. And also, probably the best song in the pool, I would say. By my tastes, at least.
I don't know. Hidden One's pretty up there.
I'm going to, like, okay.
That was a joke. That one was a joke.
I want you to understand the weight behind the words I'm about to say. In the UK, we don't have drywall. All of our walls are bricks. I will put a hole in mine anyway.
My walls are also bricks. I live in Canada. Thank you.
I just wanted
Actually,
to,
I live in Canada and my house is old. Therefore, my walls are bricks.
Oh, true. Can we chug a wormhole? We are not seeing chug a wormhole. I'm sorry. Interestingly, I think this covers a somewhat similar base to Hidden One, but like it's Hidden One if the things that don't make Hidden One made it hard. That don't make Hidden One hard did make it hard, I guess.
Yeah, it's just sliders and finger control, which don't make Hidden One hard. They make it the gimmick of the map, but they don't make it hard. The gimmick is not hard. It's just once you know the gimmick, you practice it a couple times and you're probably good.
Yeah. Once you know the gimmick, there's nothing stopping you from going and FCing it in match, really.
Just like horse race.
With this map there, just like horse race, yeah. With this map, there definitely is. Kind of keeping Hidden 3 as me saying, "Oh, hey, I like this song. Let's pull it."
Yeah.
I'm somewhat glad we don't have Fiery Rage in the VC for this one. In 2023, I pulled this as a hard rock in KFC, the accuracy tournament, and he despised it.
Well, luckily this is Scorby 2, so.
True. This is also Scorby 2. I think the other thing is this map wasn't really designed with hard rock in mind, and hard rock kind of breaks the balance of the your ability to pick up slider ticks, let's say. Which made it a little on the unfair side, which it was intended to be, but that's not for everyone, let's say.
No.
I think it fits better outside of an accuracy win condition though.
All right.
Yeah. No, great map. I really enjoyed it. Was it Hard Rock and BDC? Might have also been Hard Rock and BDC. I can't lie. But BDC was also ages ago. Wasn't BDC also in 2023? Yeah. Anyway, Hard Rock 1, touch off.
There is
no, it wasn't. Sorry, it was BDC, not KFC that I pulled it in, I think.
There is a ranked set of this by Vinxis that's the TV size diff. I used that in like, was it 2020? Question mark? Maybe 2020. In Hard Rock. CS 6.5, it's a good map, but doesn't quite fit Hard Rock 1. I think this is this is a Woey pick.
This is a Woey pick, which is, honestly, I see this more, I would have had this down as a Dio pick, not a Woey pick.
Yeah, this is just a basic game map. I mean, it's a little awkward. It's got some funny stuff going on, but
this is what I was alluding to is I think this is relatively similar to the Nomad one we have in this pool.
It's pretty close, but this is way more of an aim map than Nomad one.
Yeah, this is more aim focused. It's also significantly lower density as well, with the AR being 0.5 higher with the same BPM. Haters of last week's Hard Rock 1 will be happy that they get a break from that kind of super low BPM aim skill set.
The Mappool comment on the sheet for this is "Escape from Tarkov," which I think is.
I do not understand that at all. I can't lie.
Do you know the plot of the anime?
No.
Okay, that makes sense now. Why you don't understand it? They are trying to escape from a prison of sorts. That's the TLDR. Watch if you want more.
I see. I don't really watch anime, but I've heard that season 1 is meant to be good and season 2 is meant to be awful.
Yeah, they could have ended it entirely after season 1, including the manga where it's sourced from. They could have ended that immediately after season 1, and just left everything. It could have been a nice short.
The slider is diabolical.
That's a little.
Oh my goodness. And it's in the dead center of the map as well. Oh god. Last long map of the pool, by the way, until the tiebreaker. Last map of 3 minutes even.
Yeah, this is the last map over 3 minutes before the tiebreaker. I was gonna say this is. Oh my god, that slider's fast.
Yep.
Remember that one.
This might be another one of the hardest maps of the pool, to be honest. This pool's quite hard, especially in comparison to last week.
Well, we did scale up by a full half star rating, so
True.
If it feels harder, that's good. It should feel harder. Pretty significantly.
I also think this... what FPS are you streaming to Discord in?
60. Which is probably why it feels a little... Yeah.
It looks more like 30, if I'm honest. Which is also why it looks so fast to me.
It is definitely on 60 FPS 1080. So.
Okay, I'm looking at the... I've opened up the stream now and it looks so much easier.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, Discord is not very good, so...
That's true.
I don't think I've ever heard the full version of this song. This is unnecessarily long.
They
really did not need to make this 4.5 minutes. Like, this could have been over a minute ago.
It's like the same thing as Sky of Twilight as well, where Sky of Twilight for the last, it's like a 6-minute song, right? For the last 3 to 4 minutes of it, it sounds like it's about to end.
Yeah. What is that mapped to? All right. Anyway, onto the Hard Rock 2. That's just mapped to nothing. Onto the Hard Rock 2. This is a banger pick.
2.
Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force, mapped by King Cobra 52. If you don't know that name, that's probably normal. Because
yeah,
this map is from 2009.
If you do not know that name, that is a sign that you are under the age of 25.
Yep. 2008, sorry. This map is from 2008. My bad.
Genuinely one of the oldest maps in the game, I think.
Yep.
So it has a 5-digit beatmap ID.
And not like 5-digit like 90K, like 5-digit like 17K.
Yeah. Another interesting thing to know about this map, not AR10. It's AR 8.4 even. Kind of almost a fake hard rock pick in that sense.
Yeah. CS 7.8, AR 8.4, OD 8.4 on this map.
Let's fucking go. I love that buzz slider. I have a very strong memory on this map of thinking it was a 5-star with hidden only and almost having it as my first 5-star pass if it had actually been 5 stars.
Oh my gosh. Going for this as a first 5-star pass is diabolical.
I have always been like this. And that's proof. Yeah.
And then there's just a break here.
Let's go. Also, this map is 2 minutes 51 seconds long. That is not how long the song is.
Yeah, that's 2 minutes 51 seconds of drain time. The actual map length on the website is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I think because it just ends early. I think it just ends early. I think it
ends early. Yeah, the song is 7 minutes and 18 seconds. Yeah, the song is over 7 minutes long. It just stops halfway through.
Which is that's just great. You know, there was a time where you could rank a map where it just stopped halfway through the song and no one gave a shit. Thank you, Shadoos. Chat, can we get a meow? Thank you.
Just opened up my calendar to January 1984.
For what reason?
So yeah, no, this is the hard up 2. Yeah.
Oh, was that a hairball? Is that why you couldn't meow?
I will leave the call. I will let you do the rest of this alone. Listen, Bubbleman had his stint on that match. That's enough. That's enough of that, thanks.
Oh my god.
Also, can we talk about that match? That's like, I want to say the most deranged commentary I've ever seen on any match ever.
Oh, that was something. That was something for sure. Yeah.
I was watching it like you watch a. Oh yeah, the map. That's the
map, by the way. Yeah, the rhythm choice in this is wild, by the way. Wild rhythm choice. Okay, it just ends. Yeah. In the middle of the song.
Because we don't really consider this we almost don't consider this a real precision map. This is a gimmick pick.
It's also not really a reading pick because it's 7.8. So even despite being AR 8.4, it doesn't really feel that low AR.
It's not that dense.
Yeah, it's just not dense, and yeah. So we also have another precision map for you in Hard Rock 3.
Yeah, a Sacred Lot. This is a low BPM stream map designed to ruin your accuracy. This is a BPM of 149.61. And it has, I forget how long the death stream is. I think it's a couple hundred notes. We'll be able to count.
Yeah, the streams in this map are not precision, by the way. Precision streams are not a real skill set in my mind.
True.
The precision in this map is all of the other grid snap aim in between the streams, and then the streams are just can you act them to make your score go up or not.
There are 2 ways you can lose this map. One of them is by getting act gapped, and the second is by falling off the very end of this stream. 3, 4, 5.
1, yeah.
6,
6.
7.
But now it's 32.
No, 7, 8,
8, 9,
9,
10,
10,
11,
11,
12. 11 and a half. Times 16, which is...
No, it's 12 times 16 minus 1.
Plus 1, because it ended on 25.
Oh, yeah.
So it did like half of a 16 thing. So it's like 11 and a half plus 1, which is 176 plus another 8 is 184. So 185 notes.
Yep, 185 note, 150 BPM death stream. Ack it. That's all I'm going to say.
Just ack it, forehead.
Yeah, true. And then also hit the ending after you've acked it.
All right, on to the DT pool, which is a little more normal. Dango Dango Drum and Bass DT1.
Finally a short map in the pool. This is 1 minute, 5 seconds drain time.
We keep the custom skin on in this house.
We do. Another old map, not quite as old as Through the Fire and Flames. This one has a 6-digit beatmap ID.
This reminds me of HVIC skin. I'm just gonna say it.
I know what you mean. I think it's the decoration on the hit circles.
It is, yeah.
Has similar vibes. So yeah, the other way we're making up for the lack of AR10 in the lack of a second AR10 pick in the hard rock pool is all of these GTs are going to be relatively high AR. This one's to AR 10.3.
Yep. Oh, that slider break. That's sad.
That's unlucky. Yeah, that's the map.
That's the map.
That's all it really is.
Nice and short.
Kind of hard to give commentary over the skin. Okay, now this is our first kind of foray into real speed in this tournament, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Chipscape is more of like a stamina pick. It's not
Chipscape
really a
is
speed.
stamina.
Yeah. Nomad 2 is hybrid stamina flow aim. Stamina for some players, flow aim for most. Consistency for others. DT1 is, of course, DT aim. There are some bursts, but a lot of the players who are left should be able to play that. This is an actual speed map for the first time.
Yeah. And what a speed map it is. When it comes to like this star racing of speed maps, I think this is kind of the king of this star rating is Wa.
Yeah,
Whoever
Wa
is. Yeah,
Wa
Wa.
is Wa's the goat, actually.
True. I would say Wa and Waikik as well. As are the two names that come to mind when it comes to low star racing speed and making it fun. Also, I didn't realize this map was storyboarded.
Yeah. This is a nice storyboard.
Yeah.
A little busy though to play with the storyboard on.
True. I don't know who did the storyboarding. Might have just because it's not named who did it. I think it might have been Smoothie World, the map set host.
Yeah, it probably was. I don't see.
If you think about who the big storyboarders were at this time, this map was 2015, 2016.
Yeah, it's probably just Smoothie World. Because there's no tag that has the storyboarder in it either, so it could just be Smoothie World. You'll notice this map is also high AR. This is also AR 10.2. So 2 high AR maps in a row. This is OD 9.1, so not super high OD.
Also, wait, was that an Unshipped jump scare?
It was, yes. This is an avalanche jump scare. Or what background is this from? Wait a second.
No, this isn't avalanche. This is D for the Delta, I think.
Oh, yeah. This is...
Sorry, Delta for the Delta, because that's how it's stylized.
Yeah. This is another version of Dreamless Wanderer, right? This background?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
All of which are, I believe, songs on the Crystallized EP by Camellia.
Yes. Yeah, they're all on the same EP.
Cool concept, I guess, for a storyboard. Yes, that's DT2. Then we move into DT3, which is another unique skill set, I think.
This is very unique. Ring of Fire DT.
Mapped by Kawa, sung by Dragon Force. 330 BPM.
It's not alt.
It's not alt. No, there's tapping. There's triples. And
there's quints.
Quints? Yeah, there's quints.
So yeah, you get the genuine 330 BPM, genuine 330 BPM DT feed.
When I think of what makes the map different, I think partially of like how well the average player would do on it, and then like the other. Okay, so it's like mean performance and variance in performance, I guess. Are the two ways you can think about it. This is I see this having a higher mean than something like Wormhole, but also a significantly higher variance.
This is going to have the highest variance in the whole pool.
I can agree with that, I think.
There's going to be some people who can absolutely crush this in FC most of the time, and then there's going to be some people who will get 100k.
Yep.
Like, no joke, 100k, maybe less.
What was that triangle aim?
Circular.
True. This is me when I'm a high BPM DT only player. If you ever get a chance to watch a DigiDrake replay, please do. That guy's aim is something else.
Is it fire though?
Sorry? It's fire, yeah. That's the second fire slider, I think, of the pool.
It is. I think there was an upside down one in Hard Rock 1.
Yeah. If only the mapper had known that we were going to pull it in hard rock and made sure it was the right way up.
Yeah. I actually did that for, I made a custom map for Battle of the Box last year, and I did slider art upside down. Or I did it right side up and then flipped it upside down in the editor so that it appeared right side up with hard rock.
This is an insane play, I can't lie.
That's an FC. I mean, that's a good score.
Yes, an FC, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good score. Let's take a look, because yeah, there's one hidden double time FC, and then I believe there's one DT only FC on this. You could be the third, chat. You could be the third.
You could be the third.
Weekend. All right, let's go on to the tiebreaker.
That is a very sad choke from Ans, though.
It is.
I will say, in the last 4 combo of the map.
Yep. Can anyone guess what the tiebreaker might be? Who the artist for the tiebreaker might be? Surprise! It's Dragon Force again.
Dragon Force. We got Operation Ground and Pound.
And another Dio replay.
Can you imagine if the Poon had randomly signed up for this tournament and just was greeted with this pool for round of 32?
I think he would FF. I think he would just FF.
Yeah, I think if I was in his position, I'd FF too. The matches have been announced.
Yeah, the matches are on the main sheet already. Challenge is updated. Main sheet has all the matches. Schedules are out, actually. They've been out since before the showcase started. No problem.
I have nothing to say about this tiebreaker. Like, genuinely nothing.
Yeah,
everything I could say about this tiebreaker, I've already said about Defenders. It is the same map.
It kind of is. It's a 7-minute, slightly higher BPM version of Defenders with shorter streams and more aim. And also a section that's 240 BPM.
Yeah, we pulled this for the bit. I'm just going to say that straight up.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the only reason, really. And it is a bit of all time. I can't lie. The second half of the bit was just not mentioning it at all until now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there are 5 Dragon Force maps in this pool. Unfortunately, not all of them. True. Unfortunately, not all of them have the Dragon Force background. Hard Rock 2 was map before that was found, I think. It was made, I think, even.
Probably was, honestly.
What I want to know is, what was the first Dragon Force map to use that background?
Oh, that's a great question. I have no idea.
I think it looks like Revolution Death Squad mapped by Lesger.
I mean, the mapper checks out. I believe it.
And then, because Lesger mapped 3 Dragon Force maps with the same background recolored. It was Revolution Death Squad, Through the Fire and Flames, and then Cry for Eternity. And then Jenny hopped on the same background with Fallen World.
Okay.
And then Cry Thunder.
And thus the background was born.
Just for the people in chat, would you like to guess how many Dragon Force maps are ranked with this background?
Oh, I'm gonna say, how many Dragon Force maps are ranked, first of all? I'm gonna go with probably around 40 are ranked, and I'm gonna say at least half, maybe closer to 2/3 have the background. I'm gonna estimate 28. That's my guess.
Okay. Are we seeing any other guesses in chat?
Anyone? Nobody else?
Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
50?
I guess 50.
Okay.
Any more? Any more for any more?
50 seems like a lot, but maybe I'm just underestimating the amount of Dragon Force.
19 is another guess. 34. So yeah, I think that's enough guesses. I can reveal 37 Dragon Force maps ranked with that background.
How many Dragon Force maps are there?
Great question.
37 is crazy. I want to know if I got the proportion right, at least. Right? Like, I said about 70%. have this background. Which, that seems about right.
There are 57 Dragon Force maps ranked.
And 37 of them have this background. Hold up. 37 out of 57 is
It's about
65%.
You weren't far off.
That's good. I got the proportion about right. I said about 2/3. I went with 70%.
Stews, did you type Dragon Force in and then count all of the maps? Because if you did, you're gonna get maps that aren't Dragon Force, such as songs like Dragon Force by Unlucky Morpheus. Or Road of Resistance, which has Dragon Force as a tag for some reason. Or even Osu Memories.
Artist equals Dragon Force should work, right? I think that should work.
Yeah, yeah. Even so, I counted 57.
Probably standard only, right? Not other
Oh
modes.
yeah, standard only is the other thing.
Yeah. By the way, this is where your nerves should start kicking in the tiebreaker. If you have no nerves by this point, you're not human. During that slowdown section where you're allowed to just kind of simmer in the FC for a while, that's about where the nerves kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Those are painful, by the way. Those
I would
patterns.
also like to formally apologize specifically to Yogspy, who has to play against Polsky 1 on this pool. If you go to tiebreaker, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
That's like, honestly, at that point, that's just a public execution.
7-minute Dragon Force mechanics tiebreaker. That's
Yeah.
I mean, next week's tiebreaker is not the same. So
Next week's tiebreaker is not the same. That's true.
no, it's very different from this map.
It's very different, and it might become even more different. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that one after stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that map. Yeah. I think I said yes to that map earlier, right? Pretty sure I did. We looked at that earlier. Anyway.
Yeah.
You
You
got
got 52 is standard only. Interesting.
I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the same. Artist equals dragon, quote, dragon force, end quote. More beatmap search results. OS ranked, only ranked. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Yeah, I get 52 also. You might have done has leaderboard instead of rank.
No, I specifically missed the loved ones.
Huh. Odd. Well, either way, there's the tiebreaker.
Oh, no, I'll tell you what it is. You both missed the approved ones.
Yes, because rank does not count.
Of which there are 7. So that also doesn't add to 57. I'm confused. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it at this point. Pool's over. Go enjoy your Dragon Force.
Anyway.
I will say if I was playing and this was the pool, I would forfeit. I am not a fan of Dragon Force.
It's not a gimmick for everyone.
I don't like them.
It's not a gimmick for
No,
everyone.
it's not.
But
This is a real way we whittle down the players, not through the actual matches, just by testing them with the song choice. Like, you have Dragon Force and then your break from Dragon Force is fucking Waifu Jam. Like, dude, this is the kind of crash out centric pool of all time, really.
not even in Shiv's Crash Out Cup either.
It will inspire more crash outs than any of those pools. I guarantee you that.
All right.
Right here, right now, I guarantee that. There will be no such thing, Easy Chalk. I will personally make sure of that. If either of these bozos tries to posit the idea of a VTuber only pool, I'm
Don't
I'm
worry,
going
that's
on-
not happening.
I'm going on strike. I will not need to, but
You will not need to go on strike for that. I am not a fan of VTuber music. Thank you very much. I don't need that in my tournament.
you have it in your tournament.
I have Stockholm
You put
syndrome
it. You
for one.
specifically put it in your tournament.
I did.
It was your decision to find that map and put it in the tournament.
It was. I agree.
I will be holding you accountable for the rest of time over this.
All right. Go ahead. That's it for now. That's the map pool. Map pool is on the sheet, ready to go, ready to be practiced. Map pack will be on the sheet momentarily. I'm uploading it as I speak. Schedules are also on the sheet for Tier 1 and Tier 2. Challenge is also updated for Tier 1 and Tier 2. Everything is ready to go. So that's everything. Thank you all. Good luck. Have fun. Enjoy Dragon Force.